And we're going to be featuring some new players this time. I think last time there was Lambo and Showtime. This time, who do we got? As spawning in the top right hand corner, we do have our Norwegian Terran player. Spawning into a similar location they did last time, we have Yorberg Chris, top right. Next to him, we have Macro. This is a player that I'm not familiar with, so we have Yorberg Chris alongside Macro. They are going to be joined forces here together, potentially. Likewise, towards the center, we have Ilias. We have Ilias towards the center. We have a HiGhDrA next to Ilias for the first time. Going to be featuring him here in the jungle maze. We have Zaun, not to be confused with... Sorry, we have... Not to be confused with Zaun, we do have Azura. Here towards the left hand side we do have I Love You. I don't know who this is, who their ID is, but okay, I Love You here, left hand side. Towards the center we have November. That's a name I haven't seen in a long time, actually. Validity Gaming, that's an old school player. November in the center. We do have Saskrima towards the center as well. Likewise, bottom left we do have Hunted Swarm. Hey, we've been casting Hunted Swarm recently. Hunter Swarm is bottom left. Center, we have you, Australian Terran player. Do you have you? On the right hand side, we have Flexi, I believe Canadian, I want to say. We have Flexi on the right. And we have Durmat here on the right hand side as well. Here we go. Now, for those that are curious, again, this is an FFA. FFA here. Teams can be formed, alliances can be made, alliances can be broken. And we'll see how this all does come together. Oh boy. This time, I don't really recognize any big pro players outside of HiGhDrA and Azura. I would say HiGhDrA and Azura are probably the top 2 players coming into this, but they're right next to each other as well, so they might kill each other early on. Otherwise, I would say that they are the favorite players coming into this, and we'll see if they can be brought down. Oh boy. Now, when it comes to this FFA, this isn't your typical FFA, this is Jungle Maze. What I mean by that is that there's a maze, it's a jungle, and we have a giant ultra. There's a giant ultra list that roams in between all these bases, that does roam in between all these locations, and it is hungry. It does get aggroed from time to time, it will chase you down, and once it does kill a certain amount of units, it'll be satiated. Speaking of, we do have the massive ultra coming in. You can see, oh, actually, now it actually shows how hungry it is. Has killed 6 units so far out of 8. But there is that giant ultra that is marauding. Looks like this is an updated version though, because I never saw the hunted meter on the ultra previously. Likewise, I think last time we casted this, it would always show the ultra to the observer. I don't see Freddy here. Previously it would just constantly show us like Freddy, like marauding around. Now, only every now and then once it gets within vision of a player. Okay. Meanwhile, we do have Yorberg, Chris, and Macrodog engaging here on the top right. We did open Marauder, actually. Okay. Did have a Marauder opener. So they're already at each other's throats. You know, already Yorberg, Chris going for the kill, pushing into the goal base. Meanwhile, there are neutral turrets. Yes, neutral turrets here in the center, or scattered throughout. And Yorberg Chris, he has no chill here. Oh my god, it does push in. And we might already see one player getting eliminated early on. So a little bit smudge here, a little bit rough, but one player is in a lot of trouble. Macro, he has to pull the boys. Marauders, you just keep amassing. Again, behind this, it's just going to be 3 racks Marauder. Stim is on the way. Concussor Shell is done. And yeah, Yorberg Chris, he is going to kill a player early on. Meanwhile, across the map, we do have November. November engaging with Hunted Swarm. Hunted Swarm has been quite greedy, getting a 3rd expansion, going into roaches, into Tunneling Claw roaches. So November and Hunted Swarm, they do engage ahead of time. Well, I believe Patches ran this event. Ah, I see. And Macri just lifts. He just abandons the base, gets the hell out of here, does pull out, and will still be in this game. And I do apologize for observing here just because there's a lot going on. There's a lot happening at once. Meanwhile, HiGhDrA under fire. Oh my god! Yeah, HiGhDrA in a bit of danger here. As Freddy, he's hungry, papi. And there we go. After he gets the final kill, he does pull away. So again, thankfully, once he's satiated, Freddy, he will back off. He will race back. Ooh, meanwhile, we do see HiGhDrA going into carriers. Oh, I didn't notice, but this is a StarCraft Evolution FFA. So we have some Brood War. Oof. Meanwhile, Azura getting caught out. Both Azura alongside HiGhDrA, the two favorite players, taking a lot of hits early on by Freddy. HiGhDrA getting the Sky Toss. Azura embracing Ground Toss instead. Now, I don't know the specific stats, but apparently at nighttime, Freddy is more dangerous. I don't know if maybe like he does more damage or does more HP or is more active. But I do know that the day-night cycle like actually has value. Like there's something around. And oh my god, going for the ultras, going for the immortals, I should say. Oh, those are big swipes. And immortals are going down. Expensive losses. Azura bleeding out a lot here. Ay, ay, ay. Losing, what, 3 immortals? Losing 2 robos as well. Jesus. Yeah, Azura having a hard time. Freddy, leave Azura alone. He's back. He's back for more. Jeez, he just keeps going. Azura. Oh, Pig is trying to help him out. But yes, you can feed Freddy. You can like throw probes at him to satiate him. But Freddy's killing Azura. Oh my god, gets the mineral line. Gets the mineral line. Also, I don't think Pig knows that Azura's Xian fan. So, very, very rough start. As Freddy's just picking one of the favorites. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, we have Doomrat and Flexi engaging. Yeah, they do engage. Flexi breaking through the expansion, does take down the main army. Likewise, did you see that Macro did find a new base? Earlier, Macro, he was dying, but he has been able to recover. Did float over. Likewise, November pushing into Hunted Swarm. These two are facing off against each other. As Flexi is moving in. And Doomrat, he might just go down. Yeah, there it is. Doomrat. He does tap out. He's going to be the first to be eliminated. And Flexi, he takes control of the center, of the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Does take control of the bottom right. Likewise, we do see Yu breaking out, also collapsing on top of the center Zerg player. And likewise, he's going to tap out as well. So 2 players going to be going down. Meanwhile, it's still just Azura. It's still Azura versus Freddy. Gee, leave him alone. Freddy just picking on Azura. Ay, ay, ay. Bearing in mind, this is the only base that Azura has, by the way. It's the only expansion. Meanwhile, HiGhDrA massing out more carriers. On the left-hand side, we do have I Love You still building up his bio army. November and Hunted Swarm still at each other's throats. Still pushing in. Top left, we do have Ilias, also amassing Void Rays on 1 base. I guess on 2 bases, but very spread out. But Ilias does have a 2-base setup. Likewise, we do have your boy Chris getting to his bio. Center. Oh, Ilias. Oh, that's what HyperONE was referring to earlier, or patches. But Ilias, he did rush into that center expansion. Very nice base. Ilias able to. I mean, Ilias's bases are so spread out. But can now afford Sky Tilts. Meanwhile, Freddy still wants Azura. Oh my Jesus. He has a hunger for Italian. Oh my god, oh my god. It's like, Freddy, there are other players. Like, there's other people out there. Go somewhere else. Jesus. Azura's out of this game. Yeah, I mean, now it's ay, ay, ay. Not like this. Meanwhile, I Love You does find one of Ilias' bases, so this expansion should go down. Ilias hiding, trying to hide, trying to preserve that army. Meanwhile, November breaking Hunted Swarm here. Has slowly been progressing. Taking down base after base. Hunted Swarm almost has nothing left. So another Zerg player is going to go down. Actually, is Hunted Swarm the final Zerg? Azura saying, please, por favor, leave me alone. I just want to live. Here, you can see here, Azura does find another expansion. So HiGhDRA's being nice. HiGhDRA does allow Azura to just like walk through and take another base. That's what they all say. Kappa. So Azura will live. Has in a way abandoned this location. You likewise building up bottom right, getting into a bio-based army. Yeah, Azura, the refugee. Well, the difference here is that Chris did bully Macro at the start of the game. Azura just got bullied by the map. Like, yeah, just Freddy just bullied Azura out of this game. Crazy. Meanwhile, speaking of bullying, November just hunting down Hunted Swarm. Hunted Swarm does have another expansion, but yeah, it's not looking good. Meanwhile, Freddy on the hunt. Do have I Love You moving in. About to engage with HiGhDRA. They're about to engage. Freddy's still marauding around. At any moment, Freddy can go for either HiGhDRA's expansion. Most likely will. Hunter Swarm still technically in this game with one base mining. Freddy finds an expansion. Azura is hurting here. And I Love You. Do we go for HiGhDRA? Do we go for Azura? Where are we headed? Where are we headed? No, he's going for Azura. No. Azura, GG. One of the favorites taps out. Does tap out. He's out of this. I Love You does bring him down. Oh, looks like you just ran into November. Oh, the Terran players. They made a pact. The only Broodwar players. There you go. So November and you, at least for now, they have a truce. Oh my god. As Freddy does run into November, catching out tanks. Just a handful of them. Freddy is satiated. Meanwhile, now that Azura is out, HiGhDRA has to go up here against I Love You. Mass carry moving in. Oh my god, the turrets are crazy. Jesus, the turrets have so much range. Oh my god. What was crazy is that the turrets did more damage than the bio army. That was insane. The neutral turrets, I mean. So HiGhDRA forced back. Ilias taking more bases. Ilias amassing up a mass Void Ray army in the center of the map. November pushing into I Love You. I Love You, a bit of an F2, rotates with the entire army. And this is actually helping HiGhDRA. Now pressure is off of HiGhDRA. I Love You has to respond. Oh no, not another. Yeah, Macro is in a bit of danger here. Freddy has found Macro. Man, Freddy is such a bully. I Love You moving down the ramp. Tanks not quite in position, so gonna be a better trade for the Bio Terran. Oh, tank blows are gonna be brutal though. Massive tank shot. Oh my god. Yeah, tanks, they shut down the Bio. Better positioning there from November. November moving in. As Freddy does find a couple of stray units of Ilias. November pushing forward. Hungry for Italian. He was very hungry for Italian. He was. Feels Azura, man. Freddy finds us another center expansion. Love You moving in. As the center base is going to go down, Hunted Swarm is getting slowly progressing back into this game. I believe November hasn't seen this. Oh my god, what is jeez, what is happening? It's like I'm the Predator. What is this heat vision? I was trying to see November's perspective, but it's a little bit bugged out. A little bit. Yeah. We know not to do that. As oh no, November does find Hunted Swarm. He's like, hold on, you're still alive? So Hunter Swarm looks like it's going to be the next to tap out. Does not have an army. Freddy does find one of HiGhDRA's bases. HiGhDRA going into Carrier Arbiter. Let's go. November going in for the kill. Hunter Swarm, the final Zerg player, is going to go down. Meanwhile, bottom right, Flexi has just been chilling. To be honest, like Flexi's just been happily, after killing his first opponent, his first Zerg opponent, Flexi's just been happily just taking more bases, taking more expansions, maxing out. Hunted Swarm about to be eliminated. Oh, still has one hatchery. Oh no, it gets found. Don't. Famous last words. Hunted Swarm is out. Oh, Freddy finding his way into the bases of you somehow. Get the hell out of there. Freddy is roaming. Now we do see HiGhDrA engaging. Bearing in mind that our Terran player here did bleed out a lot of units earlier fighting November. So not at his strongest. Supply blocked. And the mass carrier is going to break through. That's a lot of carrier. That's a lot of interceptors. And November coming in from both. So so we do have I Love You just getting sandwiched in from both ends. From one end, HiGhDRA. From the other end, we do have November, Mech, and Skytoss. Yeah, and I Love You is not going to make it out of this. Not like this. There's no safe place. Yeah, as he does get double teamed here. GG will soon tap out. And that means that HiGhDRA and November, they might just clash. They might just clash in the middle or meet in the middle here. As they make their way through what little is left here of I Love You. And what's funny here is that they have no idea. They're both probably thinking, yo, we're pretty good. Like, we just shut it. We just forced him to GG. That was crazy. As I don't think this is very coordinated. It just happened to occur at the same time. Meanwhile, Chris moving out does run into Flexi. So Chris has all of top right. Flexi has all of bottom right. They run into each other. Oh, November and HiGhDRA. Want to be friends? Stop killing me. True, true. After these two bases. A very shaky alliance is being formed. Yeah, there you go. November's like, I just want a base. No. No, I say. You know, Chris moving in. I do favor Flexi here with all these storms. Yeah, storms, they pop up. So, I mean, the storms are solid. Yeah, they do connect. They shut down the main army. Tanks, though, they force back the Immortals. Yeah, HiGhDRA, he stands his ground. It's like, no, I will not give up on these bases. I mean, November still has another expansion here, by the way. There's still another base yet to be taken. Likewise, I mean, November is also stifled because November did agree not to attack you. Oh, let's go. In FFAs, I mean, FPS can be an issue, 100%. 100%. As we are running out of players, actually. We're running out of players. We basically have a couple of quadrants of the map here. We have, again, Flexi controls bottom right. We have Chris top right. We have HiGhDrA top left. We have Ilias here in the center, with still mass Void Ray, by the way, has been slowly massing Void Ray. So we have Ilias in the center, and bottom left is shared between November and you. So those are all of our players. Eventually, November and you, I'm curious when that alliance will break. because I'm sure eventually that's going to happen. Likewise, eventually you, I'm sure, will push into Flexi, and I'm curious if that lines up with a Chris. As Flexi and Chris, they were trading. In the end, Flexi did come out on top. Flexi marauding around. I guess Macro is still... I did gloss over Macro. I did, as Macro has just one base. Nuke here on Ilias. Uh-oh. You going for the nukes? Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! The nukes! Okay, they won't connect. Whew. Yeah, they grazed the mothership. Oh my god, Flexi running into Ilias. I'm sure they were both looking for the ghost. Oh my god. As Freddy does engage. And chasing back Flexi. Likewise, we do see... Oh, there we go. November and you. Yeah, the alliance has been broken. November saying, look, it's either you or HiGhDrA. I'm killing one of you. Ooh, meanwhile, Freddy, he's not content. He keeps going, chasing Flexi down. I mean, Freddy is down to half HP. So we could see Flexi try to bring him down and just fight this. So far, does Kite. Yep, looks like he's going to get it. He will kill Freddy. Freddy is going to go down here. Massive Mortal is going to be enough. I mean, he takes down a lot of Archons, don't get me wrong. But Freddy should fall. Yeah, massive pickup. There it is. Freddy has gone down. Flexi gets the kill. Flexi greater than Freddy. Oh. Meanwhile, November and you trying to lock down. Lockdowns are decent on the tanks. Yeah, nice lockdowns. You moving in. For those who are curious, now that Freddy is dead, Freddy will not respawn. Instead, it's going to be Lily. Lily should be the next kind of big unit coming in. There you go. Speaking of, there she is. Lily has arrived. Lily is a massive muta. It's a massive mutalist and does go on like bombing runs. That just kills a Thor. I mean, has insane DPS, as you can imagine. So Lily takes down a line of cannons. Oh my god, oh, that's a lot of cannons though, Jesus. I think it's some decent damage, not bad. Decent damage on Lily. Oh my god. There's Chris moving in. Wants Ilias. Now, Ilias is max, that is true, but it's massive Void Ray. It's not ideal. Going for the Thors. And there's not that much anti-air. Yeah, the mass Void Ray will come out on top. Oh my god, the lasers are crazy. Yeah, lasers are insane, and Chris will lose everything. Tanks go down. Chris, he has to get the hell out of here. And there's no escaping this. Losing all the fire, losing all the marauders. Ilias is like, just leave my island alone. Leave me be. You on November and you still facing off. Facing each other down. Now, November does have more bases, so November has a greater economy than you, I believe. You does have Ghosts, and I do appreciate the usage of the spellcasters a little bit more, so I would say it has a more efficient army. But we'll see how they clash. Likewise, looks like Macro and Flexi are about to engage as well. Oh my god. Really does rush through Macro. Flexi hasn't really responded to Macro's aggression, which is interesting. Amita does dive in. Catching out you. Oh my god, the Valkyries, let's go! Valkyries, they hunt down Lily. Lily will still survive though. Oh my, the Goliaths! Let's go! Work together, back. I mean, Lily is quite low. Quite low HP. Eventually is gonna go down. Who's gonna get Lily? Yo, is it gonna be HiGhDrA? I think so, with all these cannons. It's gonna be close. Line's still facing up. Lily on red HP. Yo, this is where like Chris gets like a random kill or something with these turrets. Speaking of, 2000 HP, 2000 left. Oh, yo, is Flexi gonna get both kills? Flexi did kill Freddy. Can he kill Lily as well? If there were like a couple of stray cannons, then maybe, but alas, not the case. Does fly overhead. Catching out a couple of tanks, a couple of turrets. Oh. Chris doesn't quite engage. November sneaking up here on you. You, no vision, no skin. Who skins first? Give us the skin. Lily moving in. Void Rays to do engage with the cannons. There's a skin. Massive tank's gonna be going down. And HiGhDrA's trying to hunt Lily down to try to stasis. November breaks through. November does break through. Massive Void Ray taking down some of Flexi's bases. Nice lockdown here. Actually does delay. But yeah, you is dying. The cannons! Oh my god. Less than 2k HP. There's a lot going on right now. But I want to see who kills Lily. And it might be November. Goliath shot's going off. Still not. Yo, does you get it? Not quite. I like that how they're publicly talking about killing HiGhDrA. Oh, all going for Ilias. Lexi racing back. Lily does survive. I mean, Ilias does have mass Void Ray, but I'll be honest, I don't think Ilias is that much of a threat. Let's we'll see. Going for Flexi. He does bargain his way into surviving. As you was just about to die. Oh, and there we go. Lily finally does go down. HiGhDrA gets the kill. Flexi has lost a lot of bases here to the Void Rays. He was like, you'll be fine, just scan and look for someone else, leave me alone. Yeah, Zu's barely in this. I mean, Yu doesn't really have much of an economy, has a standing army somewhat, at least, and can maybe recover. Yes, Lily has gone down. Coming into the late game here, I think I favor HiGhDrA over everyone when it comes to the late game army compositions. There is mech, that is true. I guess it depends. I can see a world where some of these Terran armies can work together to bring down the carriers, for sure, 100%. Like with Mass Goliath Thor, like depending on, like, at the end of the day, like FFA comes down to like alliances, right? Like FFA comes down to who works together, who doesn't. Because even with Mass Carrier coming into the mix, like again, Goliath Thor, like in unison can bring him down. Right now, they're all teaming up on Ilias. Ilias stuck here on the island. when it comes to HiGhDrA's army, like a big factor here is going to be the arbiters, of course. Arbiters, they can stasis, they can lock down units, so they can help lock down Thors and Goliaths. So there is support for the carrier. It isn't just pure carrier, it's carrier arbiter. As eggs are spawning. I actually haven't seen this before. Last time we only saw the roaches, or like the ravagers morphing in. But I guess they're like eggs? Question mark? The Googlings are named after Macrooj. Okay, Goog. Okay. But I guess this is a change, I guess. But the eggs are gonna fall. Oh my god, okay. Oh, they're lockers. Wait, what? Oh my god, wait, what? Oh, they're little ultras. Oh. Oh my god, they're terrifying. They have the they do the burrow. Let's go. They're so fast. Jesus. They are more terrifying than the roaches. Okay. Oh my god. But yeah, they have the the burrow charge. Let's go. As they're getting a little bit bigger. Oh my god. And November does run into one of them. There they are wreaking havoc, getting into the bases. As HiGhDrA still fine. There we go, HiGhDrA kills one. Apparently the Googlings, they're getting stronger. Okay. Running into Flexi. Another one goes down. Oh! As I believe there's one left. There's one left out in the center. You has Mass Marine. Let's go. Now, with all these Valkyries, honestly, you could also kill the Mass Void Ray in a couple of volleys. So that's a terrifying anti-air army. Show us that volley. Just commit, Pappy. Just commit. Oh, as you gets distracted. It does get distracted by the Googling. I don't think you can fight this, by the way. Not with Mass Marine. Oh, yeah, he has to get out of here. I got it. Oh, God. Yeah, Mass Marine does not scale well. Not against this. Oh, God, he's going to lose everything. Everything's going to go down. Yeah. Googling does pull away. Likewise, Flexi running into Chris. Googling from behind. Oh my god. As it looks like it's finally going to go down. There we go. The final one does fall. Oh, we missed it. There was some Valkyrie volleys. Valkyries, they popped off. Can you see just how much damage the Valkyries did? But oh, they can heal. True, the healing pads. I forgot. The healing pads. Never mind. Wait, healing pads are cracked. So Void Rays are topped up. You're moving in. Does move in. Here we go. Macro has the macro. Finding someone engaging with Chris. I still want to see these two pop off. Show us the Valkyries. So far, Chris moving in. Chris has a greater army. Tempest have arrived. Oh, they back. They do aggro. To aggro the Valkyries. This army is mainly battle mech, like Hellbat, Cyclone. And the power of 2 Tempest. Let's go. Is going to be forced back. What's Flexi looking like? Still not the most ideal army. Like Flexi, he has a large army, that's true, but it's ground base. It doesn't scale as well as Skytos, unfortunately. You know, HiGhDrA. Where's HiGhDrA? There we go. Let's look for HiGhDrA. Oh, going mass Dark Archon. Let's go. Let's go. They haven't really talked about Chris yet. Like Chris, he's got a decent army himself. So Chris does break out. Again, the two Terrans about to face off. November does run into Chris. Okay. Does run in. Chris has to engage. This time he's gonna get choked up. A lot of Goliaths stuck in the back line. Who shoots first? Oof. November does shoot first. Shuts down the tanks. Oh, Chris is in trouble. Yeah, Chris is in trouble here. Likewise, November overextending. Does overextend. Bleeds out a lot of Goliaths. Has to back off. Now, can anyone bring HiGhDrA down? Again, I feel like they have to team up. If anyone wants to beat HiGhDrA, some of the Terrans have to team up. I really don't see Mass Void Ray bringing HiGhDrA down, especially not with the stuns. Maelstrom, right, from the Archons. Like, as long as HiGhDrA controls well, like, this army has so much potential. Flexi running into you. HiGhDrA moving in. HiGhDrA actually making a beeline here to Ilias. Storm pops off. Again, these are the final buildings for you. That's all he has left. Okay, oh god. Yes, eventually he will be broken here. Yes, he's trying to trade as best he can before he goes down. Takes some massive storms to the face. Oh, HiGhDrA moving in. Does try to engage. Has to respect it, has to back off. It's one of those things where, like, Ilias, all he has to do is defend this location, right? All he has to do is defend this space. He has mass shield battery. True, no detection. But all he has to do is just defend. Just hold this position. Just hold. Okay, the Ravagers are coming. Maelstrom only works on bio. Oh, okay. Never mind. Wait, so what can the Dark Archons do then? They can feedback, right? If they're not here, I mean, I guess they can mind control. I guess true. They can mind control. Suddenly, I'm less convinced by this army. If the Archons can't Maelstrom, because they're up against Mech and they're up against Skytoss. So they seem a lot less effective now. Looking for a way in. Looking for a way in. November going for Chris. And it looks like, yeah, they're trying to team up here on Ilias. So see, oh my god, massive tank voice going off. The tank range. Yeah, they're just ganging up on Ilias. Flexi, oh, engaging with November. HiGhDrA from the other side. Does dive in, goes for the stasis. Oh my god, massive stasis on the army. He gets everything. Yeah, he gets basically everything. And with that, Ilias is going to be broken. Carriers, they bust in. The stasis pops up. The stasis is about to run down. He has to be careful. I mean, he can stack. Can try to stack stasis traps or stasis fields. There it is. Ooh, stasis goes up. Void Razor, they hold their own. Hold their own for a time. November to back off. November pulls away. And Ilias still has a decent army. Still has a decent amount of Void Race. Yeah, HiGhDRA's like, well, so let's just back off. Now the real question is, did November accidentally kill the HiGhDRA's High Templar, or was it intentional? At the end of the day, they have to kill each other eventually. I like how you is trying to bargain. You has nothing right now. You has like one base. Has 3 SCVs. Oh no! We can do this together. Caribbean. Or Kappa. I'm still facing up. Actually moving in. Ilias with the final stand here on the island. Oh, meanwhile, Chris in November up. I think they had like a shaky alliance earlier. I guess not anymore. Just still trying to kill his opponent, still trying to kill Ilias. Oh. There we go. Ravagers are here. have arrived. Now the way it works here is I believe the Ravagers, they don't stop spawning. I believe even if you kill some of them, like they just keep reappearing. So the Ravagers, they do hunt kind of like these, the fringe bases, the outlying expansions. Then moving in, massive tank volleys. Tank volleys going off. Nuke here on November. November do they notice? Oh my god. A lot of tanks go down. Nice catch. Nuke will zone away. Nuke does zone. You know, I believe, yeah, HiGhDrA did go back home. Did race back. And basically, this is almost like I guess like in a battle royale when like the fog arrives and like the map gets smaller. That's basically what's happening here. So all these fringe locations, they're going to be forfeits. We do have Flexi fighting with the Ravagers, but they're going to have to evacuate. And speaking of that, Pig just said it. Yeah, the struggle that closes in the battle royale, pretty much. So they force everyone into the center. So there's still no major clashes. Like right now, everyone's just kind of shifting around. We have Your Chris suddenly in the center of the map. Like he has migrated over, so he has the center bases. November one's in. He has his own base. You know, Macro is still, I guess, in this game with mass lib tank. A lot of people that stuck on one base. Like here we have Ilias on one base, Macro's on one base, U's on one base, November's on two bases, or really one base as well. Like they're all consolidating into their own little areas. HiGhDrA is the only one with like an actual massive like territory. And HiGhDRA's fighting to keep it as well. Flexi's losing all of his buildings. That's dangerous. Flexi expanding in the center. So Flexi also has like migrated towards the center location as well. Oh. These tanks are moving in. She's like, can the Ravagers be mind control? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know if anyone's tried. They're moving in. BCs have arrived. There are some Goliaths. You're Flexi engaging with you. He's like, I help you kill Chris. He doesn't have anything. Like you cannot fulfill any of these promises. He's just saying words. And space is falling. They're expanding. That suddenly means that like Macro is going to be in more trouble. I believe Elise is going to be in a little bit more trouble as well. Uh-oh. Flexi. These are the final buildings here. Flexi has to be careful. There we go. Taking another Nexus. There's that 150 supply. Still just stacking. You can see that these Ravagers, they have slowly, I mean, they're slowly killing all these cannons. Suddenly, HiGhDrA is also being forced onto one base. Eventually. So everyone's just being forced on one expansion. And I still favor HiGhDrA, and like again, unless people kind of team up on him. It depends. Like, I also favor HiGhDrA if he can land those stasis traps or stasis fields. If not, I mean, this could still just go either way. Yo, Flexi has a massive army. Not really. I would say against all these mech compositions, I don't think Flexi is much of a threat, I'll be honest. So Flexi comes out of left field and wins the entire game. They rotate. Oh, November moving into the center. Okay. We got November, we got Chris, we got Flexi all facing off. They're converging. Ilia's still just chilling on that one island base the entire game. Oh. Likewise, HiGhDrA in a bit of trouble, losing a lot of expansions. I mean, shout out to Macro. I had called Macro dead like 45 minutes ago, and he's one of the final players. And he's not. I mean, he's got mass planetary. He's got mass planetary lib tank. It's crazy. He can persevere. He can survive. Oh, meanwhile, that Archon count has been thinned out. So HiGhDrA's army is also getting smaller. He's down to 3 Archons. He's been losing them slowly over time to the Ravagers. Yeah, these Archons are getting cornered. Oh, that's the Maelstrom. So let's use the Maelstrom. Yo, we got November throwing down turrets. The right call to make. Eventually, HiGhDrA's going to be forced to push into November. Like, it's going to happen. Eventually. Oh, meanwhile, the Ravagers, they have high ground. They're still defending. Oh my god, they're getting in! The Roaches are patrolling. Oh, they're expanding. They're expanding, Pappy. I like how no one is attacking each other. Everyone is focusing on defending against like the neutral creeps, basically. That's what this has turned into. Just everyone's just defending their bases, and no one is attacking. But I do really like this kind of like setup of turrets. Like, the meta here is just turtle up and just survive against the creep. Oh, okay. Flexi now in trouble. Tanks are getting within range. This does look like Flexi should be the next to be eliminated, as Flexi's running out of buildings. Like, he's just running out of buildings. He's being forced out. Wow, Yu is gonna outlast Flexi. Crazy. Flexi, he had the opportunity to kill you earlier. Yeah, I mean, this army just doesn't scale. Like, this is just the weakest army out of everyone. I mean, I say weakest army out of everyone. I mean, I guess that's you, but it's one of the weaker armies out of all the last players. Like, it's not Skytoss and it's not Mech. And so if it's not any of those, I mean, it's a weak army. Looks like Flexi's just gonna go though. Yeah, final building, ooh, is almost going down. Flexi's got this. He's got 3 pylons and a cyber core. Flexi picking up whatever he can. Oh, let's go healing up. Use bases under fire. Players are running out of buildings. Oh no. I just realized that HiGhDrA is just stacked over the healing pad. That's how he makes his last stand. Over the healing pad. Oof. One carrier goes down. Like, again, like HiGhDrA, he's slowly losing his units here and there. Like these roaches. Popping off. Oh, going for the Nexus. Thought I would made it for a second. Not like this. Jeez, they're huge. Oh my god. They're getting bigger. He finally evacuates. Flexi's still in this. You and Flexi might be forced to fight. In a head-on fight, I actually don't know who wins this. Like EMPs, oh sorry, lockdowns could win that fight for you if they face off. Again, it's still massive. Aye, aye, aye. Meanwhile, you can see here that HiGhDrA, he has been slowly just being forced further and further back. He's been losing ground, losing cannons, losing Nexus. It is a little bit concerning. I mean, the problem is that, as they've been kind of pointing out, HiGhDRA's off towards the left-hand side, so he's been under more aggression from, like, these roaches. Meanwhile, November is in the dead center, so has been left alone. November might win this. to be honest. Like, has been left alone for the most part from the neutral creeps. And Chris has been struggling. You can see Chris, like, his buildings are floating. Chris, likewise, doesn't really have much of an army left either. Oh my god, massive tank shots. Yeah, Flexi, he'll lose everything. Everything goes down. Flexi has no army left. Nexus will fall. Next is going to be you. Meanwhile, throughout all this, Macro running out of buildings. Alright, who's eliminated next? There it is! You goes down! You is finally out. Flexi down to 2 pylons. That's all the Flexi has left. 2 pylons. Meanwhile, Macro, he's down to 2 deepers. So we have 2 deepers versus 2 pylons. Who goes down first? I mean, these pylons are in a good position. Ilya's still standing strong. Oh god, that was so close. And again, like, November is looking pretty solid in the center. Again, has been left alone. November. Toby. It's moving in. Yeah, there's the GG. Macro goes out. Flexi still in this game. I think it's technically still in this. Oh no! Flexi! The pylons! And there it is. GG. Flexi's out. Down to, again, we have HiGhDrA just up against the swarm on the left. November being left alone in the center. We have Ilias here right hand side, and we have Chris, who's like a nomad here, who's just trying to float around, trying to survive. Jesus, just a massive amount of turrets here. And I mean, I guess if HiGhDrA never attacks into this, and even if he tried to, yeah, November wins. I think that's just game. Like, fast forward 20 minutes, eventually all these buildings will be destroyed. Yeah, Pig is letting them know. But yeah, like, November is safe here. Now, I guess the other thing about this is that it does look like, oh, there you go. Yeah, HyperONE's letting Pig know that they won't go any closer. So November is literally 100% safe. Now, what I was going to say is that the other thing to bear in mind for Ilias is that it looks like only 1 roach ever spawns in. So there's only ever 1 like roach like attacking at a time, or maybe I guess 2. But there's never an overwhelming amount happening here. So because of that, Ilias can potentially like survive forever. It's a variation of FFA. The propaganda, yes, the propaganda. And finally, yeah, HiGhDrA, he's attacking. Like, finally he's moving out. I don't think HiGhDrA can do anything about this though. It's too late. It's too late. Now there's like, look at how many turrets there are. It's crazy. HiGhDRA's gonna try to work through some of this, but we'll see if he can. Yeah, Disruptor Web's being thrown down. Let's go. Corsair's moving in, going for the science vessels. I mean, hey, the carriers, they do deal quite a decent dent here. Not bad. Like, I'm loving the disruption webs. The army just getting caught up. HiGhDrA controlling this well. Another disruption web. Yeah, the Goliaths, they do nothing. Think of this like a blinding cloud, basically. Like disruption web. It means that these Goliaths, they just cannot attack. They do nothing. Oh my god. Disruption web is crazy. That's insane. I was like looking at all those turrets. I was like, there's no shot that HiGhDrA breaks through that. Likewise, he throws down his Nexus, just forcing his way in. Nexus gets thrown down. Chris is out. Wow. I mean, I was favoring Chris's army. Sorry, I was favoring HiGhDRA's army, but not this much. Oh my god. He just dominates. That's crazy. GG. Just straight up dominates the center here. Just, again, non-stop disruption webs on everything. And that was very efficient. That was insanely efficient out of HiGhDrA. And with that, HiGhDrA, I mean, now he's safe. Now he's safe in the center. It comes down to 2 players left. It comes down to Ilias and HiGhDrA. Now, as amazing as disruption webs are, and I mean, they have been amazing. Okay, there's a world. Will the roaches ever hit this? Will they ever strike? The armor supplies are comparable. Now, disruption webs, unfortunately, don't really work here on void rays. Turns out half Corsair, half carrier army can push into anything, apparently. Oh, what about the void rays? And there we go, forcing his way through. No mothership. Going for another Nexus. Oh my god. Void rays are prone to stacking. Corsairs, I mean, they can just shove void rays down. See, Ilias trying to get the hell out of here, but he can't escape. He cannot escape. Bases are falling. Ilias's best chance here is to buy time, because these buildings will eventually die, is to just counterattack. Counterattack and to hit this Nexus. Unfortunately, Ilias doesn't know. Doesn't know where the Nexus is. Does not know where HiGhDRA's hiding. Going for the final buildings. Yes, I have gained new like appreciation. Ilias. Oh, he doesn't see. He's so close. Ilias. Oh my god. These are the final buildings for HiGhDRA. Ilias, he can win. Our base is under he just attack. Needs to see. HiGhDRA rotates. Ilias. I mean, when the Nexus finishes, he will see. He will confirm this. Oh no, he was so close. No. And he moves out there to GG. He loses the final building and he's eliminated. HiGhDRA will take the game. And HiGhDRA will be our Jungle Maze number 2 champion. GG. Oh my god. GG. I mean, again, HiGhDRA was coming in as the favorite player for like the past 40 minutes just because he was maxed out on like terrifying Skytoss army. Despite that, there was definitely a lot of chaos going on. We saw HiGhDRA losing all of his cannons, all his buildings over time, but did mass up almost like a perfect army with mass Corsair carrier, where Corsairs have so much splash damage as anti-air. And likewise, disruptor webs are crazy good. That was insane. Like, I definitely have a newfound respect for mass carrier Corsair. Like, now, like, I wasn't taking into consideration just how many disruption webs there were going to be. So when I saw the wall of turrets, I was like, no, yeah, like, November should be fine. Like, November should be able to pull off a stand. But the disruption webs that dealt with everything. It was insane. Insane how well HiGhDRA was able to take that fight. And GG. GG, well played. Ilias definitely had a chance there. If only Ilias was aware of the location of the Nexus, then Ilias could have taken the win. But alas, GG. GG, well played. Ilias was 1 pixel away from vision. Exactly, so close. So close. GG. Ilias will probably be big mad when he sees the replay. Oh my god. Not wrong. SSU Smart Casting makes so many StarCraft 1 units so much better, like courses. Yeah, I mean they're pretty good. Pretty good. I mean we see that in StarCraft Evolution, but GG well played. Congratulations to HiGhDrA. Shout out to Ilias, of course, getting second place. November. I mean, again, there were still a lot of players left towards the end of that game. Then very quickly, everything just snowballed out of control. GG, well played. Congratulations. And with that, we are wrapping up. With that, that was our final game here. That was our final replay covered here for tonight's broadcast. A lot of matches. I'm just catching up. That, of course, is very weak attack, but StarCraft Evolution buffed that. Oh, there you go. But yeah, GG, well played. Again, very intense games here. And with that, we're going to be wrapping up. We're wrapping up here for the time being. Not a bad broadcast here, going over all the viewer replays. And we're going to be back later on tonight with the Pondcast. The Pondcast is going to be later on this evening. There is a lot to discuss, a lot to go over, so look forward to that. Again, quickly just checking our weekly schedule. Bam! We have our schedule here. We just wrapped up with our viewer replay cast. Later on tonight is the Pondcast. Tomorrow is Kung Fu Cup StarCraft Evolution. Sunday is KSL and SDO. Saturday is KSL and SDO. Sunday is Hatchery Cup and STC. Plenty of content, plenty of StarCraft on the horizon. I do apologize for not covering Code for Giants Cup. We will most likely be doing that next week instead. So we have you covered there with Code for Giants Cup. Otherwise, we'll see you later on tonight or tomorrow. The Pondcast is going to be at 7 p.m. KST. That's going to be 9 p.m. AEST. That is going to be in 7 hours. 7 hours time, we're live with the Pondcast. Otherwise, we're going to be wrapping up. Here. Thanks for watching. If you want to tune into more StarCraft, then check us out over on YouTube. !socials in the chat. You can check out our YouTube channel. Again, we do post and we do upload on YouTube on a daily basis, so plenty of content on YouTube. Otherwise, it is time to ladder. I haven't had any free time to ladder in so long. Actually, I can just double check. I can double check in game. I want to say it's been like 3 weeks. Oh, it's a new season. There you go. New season. I forgot about that. But it is a new season, and let's see. Last time I laddered was 14 days ago. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. I just haven't had any time to stream. But the stream is going to go down. I'm going to go live over on my personal channel, and we will smooge on the ladder, Pappy. We'll smooge on the ladder. So if you're interested, you can follow me there. Again, very rusty. I barely get any time to ladder nowadays, but we have some free time before the Pondcast, so a couple of hours of smooge. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys either later on tonight or tomorrow for some more StarCraft. Until then, hasta luego. Ciao, papi, ciao. Hasta luego. Thanks for watching.